I didn't understand it when I first saw it. I knew it was supposed to be profound and thought-provoking, not only because it was the only thing in italics on the page, but also because it sounded like something with weight. However, in my 19-year-old brain, I could only relate to it with my physical experiences. Death exists, not as the opposite, but as a part of life. And 4 years later, I think I finally understand what Murakami was trying to say. Maybe. I stumbled upon something in the middle of carnival, stuffed in between too many people, wet skin, weighted blankets of body heat, a goosebump-inducing breeze, songs sung in a language I didn't know. Something swelled and bursted inside of me, and I was actually there. It wasn't a veil or a TV screen. It was people, the world, and me. I had never felt like that before, and all I could think about was how I never want this to end.
Right now, I'm looking for tours to do because I've been here for about almost 2 weeks now and haven't really done anything. I did one free walking tour and I was supposed to have a few others, but I kind of talked myself out of doing them. The intention I had when I came here was to learn Spanish, and I am learning Spanish, but what am I going to do with my other time? This feels like a repeat of what happened in London, where I literally only did the bare minimum, and that was just going to school and taking care of myself. But I think I am gonna do my best to actually do things while I'm here, because I'm here and there's so much to explore and I'm not giving myself the opportunity to do so. Today I have a bike tour. It's in Spanish, which makes me slightly nervous, but that's the whole point, you know, supposed to learn how to speak and understand Spanish. I will see you when I'm on the motorcycle, maybe, because sometimes if you're scared, they got their phone.
Empty temples in praise, the imperial tentress, they endow flowerless trees.
País, like country, or paisano, like.
Then back to freeze. Something I see a lot on Tumblr posts in regards to encouraging people who are on the brink of giving up is that no reason is too small, whether that's because you are looking forward to the next episode of a show coming out, or if you're waiting for a song to release, or if you're the only one that's going to take care of your cat. I don't know, something so seemingly minuscule. If it's keeping you here, it's enough. But what I don't really see people talking about is how that really can only save you up until a certain point. What happens when you're exhausted? When you're tired of waiting and only living for the small things? What are you supposed to do then?
Entonces te esperaré aquí.
Está bien.
I have something to show you. Look at what I did to my leg. How did this happen, you may ask? I was getting off of a moto taxi and my leg, not even for a second, touched the exhaust and then burnt the ever-loving out of my leg. When it first happened, I was like, God, that burned. I genuinely didn't think I had burned myself because it was for such a short period of time that my leg had touched the exhaust. I realized it was actually burnt to the point of, my skin blistering up when I was ordering my drink at the cafe I was at. And I was like touching the area, and then I had realized that I had pulled some skin, and I was like, God damn it. No, it's big. It's as long as my finger and as wide as 2/4. In other news, something I've realized that I love is riding on a motorcycle. In theory, I knew this. In practice, it's just, I have no words to describe how I feel.
Go without till the need seeps in. Your love anymore. Collect your battles for the stem.
Chimba means awesome, wonderful, the top of the top. Fauness was in a concert in Medellin in a street, and suddenly he screamed, Medellin es una chimba, parce! Happened with Fauness, it's crazy why he is telling that. But then everybody started to laugh because they understood that Fauness wanted to say that Medellin was awesome, was the best place to live. So since that moment, the meaning of the chimba word changed. Everybody today say chimba for positive things, to express good things.
They got nothing left on which you depend. So enlist every ounce of your bright blood.
This is crazy. Crazy, I tell you. I don't know if this is something I would do again, but it's really nice.
Swallow everything you despise. See those unrepenting buzzards want your life. They got no
Today, we fly. At 19, death was an indefinite ending, characterized by a still heart and a final breath. Something so separate from me in my life. I'd seen fate take its course in proximity to me, and knew that I would eventually come face to face with it and be able to do nothing but relent. Death is this, yes, but it is also a catalyst for a beginning, a tunnel visioning of the temporality of each moment, the cyclical nature of time, and a sharp reminder of the extremities that frame my lived experience and cultivate my ever-changing consciousness. Whether I am desperate for relief from despair, or hopefully clinging to joy, it is a truth of my life that this will end, and something will begin again. Death was there, is here, but there also was, is, and will always be aliveness.